strangest story in the newspaper. How'd the Jets do yesterday? Did they win?
They won?
Yeah, I thought they were going to win. I thought they were due for a win against, what do they play, Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
They're as bad as the Jets, so anybody could have won that one.
It was a toss-up.
Believe me, they were losing the whole game.
Really?
They won in the fourth quarter.
You hung in there for the whole game?
Yeah.
Why bother, though?
Well,
I know, I get so discouraged I leave.
Yeah, you know what happens?
How'd the Giants do?
It was a bye week.
Yeah, they weren't playing.
But, you know,
But now they're, in a tie for first
Right.
because they didn't play.
Did you do that thing on the web where you pick your 14 teams?
Yeah, I got to go see how I did.
Yeah. In other words, if you got all 14 games, is it 14
He'd
games?
have $100,000.
You win $100,000.
Right.
What's the name of that website?
Sandbox.com.
Yeah, sandbox.com.
But it's funny because you watch the Jets, and then the Jets win, and then you go, yay, we're 2-6.
Yeah, right.
It's like-
I was on a cool website. Gary, I think they're going to be a sponsor of ours,
Yes.
so I'll talk about this. Is it only for people who live in Manhattan?
Right now, it's just in New York.
What is this?
You go on the website, and you give them your, address and stuff. And within 1 hour, you know about this.
Yeah.
Within 1 hour, they will deliver a book, a CD, or a video or DVD.
Snacks
Or snacks.
And snacks.
Now, is it only in Manhattan or is it all of New York?
Right now, it's just Manhattan, and then they're going to roll it out to different cities.
I ordered a whore, but I couldn't get one on there. But can you imagine?
No, they don't do that. That's not a snack.
Like in an hour, they'll get you any DVD or
Gary
video.
did it for me last Friday at 7:35. He got on the phone or wherever you go.
No,
You
just
go
do it
to
just on the web.
website.
Right.
And he ordered the Stephen King novel Titanic and a bottle of Diet Coke. And at 8:35, he walked in here with it.
Wow. It's very cool. And I was on there. They got a big selection of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of rentals and stuff.
You
Yeah.
can even rent. You don't have to buy.
Yeah.
That's
That's Urban
amazing.
Fetch. UrbanFetch.com. Yeah, it's a cool idea. Yeah, Urban Fetch.
Cool.
Very good idea. Only in America. You go to Africa, you don't find that.
One day we won't have to leave the house. Only
Yeah.
the people who deliver things will have to.
It's pretty close to that. It's pretty close to that point where you don't have to leave your place. Now, this is plus I had a busy weekend,
Of course.
Yes.
You were leaving the house.
I was leaving the house
Visiting
back and
all
forth.
your houses.
Yeah.
Somebody said I was in a pet store this weekend, and somebody said to me, "Does Howard still have his aquarium?" I was like,
No.
"Afraid not."
No, I don't. I don't even know who's feeding my fish. I hope somebody turned the lights on in my aquarium over the weekend.
I was like, "Well, there's an aquarium in the house. He had to leave." I'm like, "Oh, I forgot about that."
Yeah, a lot of my pets are. Oh, don't remind me. Anyway, so my 6-year-old came into town, so this was kind of cool. Tony, now I got to look into stuff to do with the kids. So
Yeah. Are you going to have play dates and stuff?
I don't know what I'm having. Does anybody want to play
You
date?
got to find somebody with another 6-year-old.
Yeah, I got to find play dates. So anyway, So Tony, who does my hair in the morning, she's got a 5-year-old or something.
Yeah.
So she's telling me, what's a cool thing to do? You go over to the Museum of Natural History.
Oh, yeah.
And in the Museum of Natural History is the butterfly exhibit. Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't heard about
Okay.
the butterfly exhibit.
You go into a room. It's like, they keep it 80 degrees. It's like a tropical, it's really hot in there.
Yeah.
And butterflies just fly free
Really?
in the room. Now, butterflies from all over the world.
Is that right?
Yeah, so-
And they have like a habitat or something?
Oh, yeah. And you can feed they actually land on an orange and you hold it and they land on you.
Wow.
And
So
you
you
can-
went there?
Yeah, so I called up and the museum, they opened up early for me. They let me in early. Like a Michael Jackson
Oh,
thing.
so you're like Elvis now.
Like Elvis? I didn't care, though. I would have gone. I got there a little late anyway, so everybody was there. There was no big deal. Nobody.
Okay.
It was no big
Yeah,
deal.
I mean, to have your child in this isolated world where she's only with you and the butterflies.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, well, we were there with everyone from the museum, too. So we went to the museum, and you go in. I don't know what they call this exhibit, but it is
I
mind-blowing.
hadn't even heard of that.
It's mind-blowing
Wow.
because the butterflies are beautiful. I mean, they're from all over the world.
Of course. They
Yeah.
must have a wonderful, it's not just like the things you see flying in your yard that you mostly are moths.
And plus, while you're in there, you're going, this is killing a good hour.
Yeah.
You know.
And she still likes it. Good. Okay.
And they let her, like all the butterflies are attracted to the lights. They have these hot lights to get, so you get the special cloth and you wipe the butterflies off the lights and because you don't want them on the lights too long because they
Right.
pass
And
out.
She really enjoyed it?
Yeah, hell yeah, I enjoyed it. Never mind her. I was totally
it was
into it.
You enjoyed.
Yeah. And the guy from the museum is walking. And then this woman, she's showing me all the, all the different things about butterflies. And then she tells me she's Steve Grillo's sister.
Really?
Yeah, Grillo's sister works at the
At
museum.
the museum. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Never met Steve Grillo's sister.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Very nice.
Wow. What does she think of her brother?
Didn't say. Steve Grillo, my old intern.
Yes.
Hey, you guys stop that.
Well, it's the actor Steve Grillo.
Yeah, actor Steve Grillo. Not an intern anymore. She at least has a normal job.
Yeah.
She's working with butterflies.
Right. Is that her exhibit,
Yeah.
butterflies? Or is she just like a guide or something?
She's like I don't know what she is.
Curator?
She seemed to know a lot about butterflies, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
Yeah. She laughs just like Steve, though.
You know what?
She goes,
I'm glad that somebody in the Grillo family is
Yeah, she's doing well.
doing okay.
Yeah. So then they
I
got
thought they were represented by Steve.
Then I walked around the museum for a while.
It's a nice museum. I
Beautiful.
like the Museum of Natural History.
Beautiful. And then, like Tony said to me, it doesn't really cost anything. You just make a donation.
Right.
They call it a donation at the Museum of Natural History.
It's admission, but it's a donation.
It's admission, but they call it a donation.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving, and I said, hey, these guys just showed me around and everything. I said, I'd like to make a donation. Meaning admission. I want to pay for the admission. The guy goes, oh.
So then they send you the $10,000.
Wait. So then he pulls out a piece of paper and goes, well, we're going to have to fill this thing out. I said, well, no. I just want to make a donation. He goes, well, for people like you, we have to do it legally and fill out the.
That's right. We got to make sure all the paperwork is clear because you're giving us a lot of money.
I just said I was going to give him like $100.
Right.
I think they were thinking I was about to become
10,000 or
yeah.
50,000.
So I just said to the guy, here's some cash, man, for showing me around and my kid, and he was like, oh, and then they put away the paper,
yeah,
and now I was real embarrassed.
Right. You did the wrong thing.
I did, right?
You should leave at that point if you're not going to really work over.
No, I just wanted to pay for the day.
No, leave.
I'm a visitor, not a benefactor.
No, leave.
I was so embarrassed. So I gave the guy $100.
Oh.
And I just walked out of there going, oh, no, they think I'm such a dick.
Every time you've gone out so far, it's been awful.
It's been a disaster. I'm so bad at going out. And really, I didn't even want to go early. I just said to Laura, can you call over there and find out what time they open? And then it became a whole thing. You're going to go there early before it opens. Like, that's okay. I don't want any of that. So then when I said, I'm making a donation, and then I just gave the guy $100 and he was like, oh, okay.
What do you think this is?
I don't know. $100, it doesn't pay for our light bulb.
Yeah, we just gave you $2,500 worth of stuff there.
Yeah. And they gave me, a bag of junk. And I was like, no, I don't want to make a whole donation. I've just been legally separated from a lot of stuff.
Maybe my wife will make a donation.
Yeah, call her. $100 is like the price of one butterfly.
Yeah, not even.
Not even.
Can't even keep one butterfly.
Half a butterfly. So I just wanted to pay admission like everyone else and give a little something
then why
extra.
Don't you just stop contacting people and go like a regular person?
I just wanted to find out what time it opened. That's all. And
well, they have a number for that too. Obviously, you called a different number.
Oh, I made a mistake, and I apologize to the museum. And you know what? I will make a donation because it's a wonderful museum.
Now you are making a donation.
Now I have to make a donation, so I will. So if they're listening, I will make a donation.
Get
okay?
out the paper. I'm coming back.
And I'm officially, my museum days are over. I don't want to go. I just want to look at some things like everybody else. I don't want to get in. I said, Jesus, I went to the butterfly exhibit. I got to fork over a bunch of cash.
That's right. $10,000 for you.
Yeah. I was going to go to the planetarium, but forget it.
Forget it.
Oh, a donation. And I shouldn't. I thought you call it a donation.
No, that's what they have written on that little thing when you go to the window.
No, because I said, hey, I want to make a donation. And the guy goes, oh, a donation. Let us go get our...
No, when you're saying it to the guy, it's a whole different thing.
I didn't know.
Oh, you.
It's what a pay admission. That's
you
all.
should never leave home. Look
oh,
at
I made such a mistake. He goes, well, you have to fill out a form. I go, what, for $100?
Look at what a mess you are.
And then he realized what it was, and he... Oh, we don't need a piece of paper over here.
Please. He probably threw it away, tore up your $100.
I really don't know what to do in those situations. I just don't.
When you say that to the guy,
Yeah, because he was like, this is chump change.
come to my office.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so appreciative. Oh, it's such an embarrassing situation.
You don't even know how embarrassed I am.
imagine.
You don't know. The rest of the day was ruined.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I just, because I watched the movie there. It was great.
Right,
It was
you're
wonderful.
All this personal attention.
Yeah.
They're thinking, wow, he's so impressed.
And
He
then I gave
really
$100
wants to contribute.
And I thought $100 was nice because people pay like $10.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I blew it.
Not you. I
Please.
mean, not somebody they're opening up early for.
Could you say something to make me feel a little better?
You blew it.
Did you really?
Again.
You're
this
killing
is
me.
What you did.
All right,
You had a
All right,
personal tour.
thank you. Good night. I didn't want any personal tour. What is it?
You just know that the guy was already ready to name a wing after you.
I know. I don't. Oh man, I just want.
Howard Stern butterfly exhibit.
I just wanted to go see the exhibit like a normal person.
You did the right thing. Your heart was in the right place. Maybe
Right.
you jumped the gun a little bit, but
Yeah.
I understand what he might think when Howard says he wants Howard Stern.
But they call it a donation.
I know.
Yes, but you just go up to the window and do that.
I said, I want to make a donation. He went, oh. I went, wait.
This has
I got
worked out.
I pulled out $100.
You wanted to
It
get,
has actually
Yeah.
worked out.
They were ready to rename a species after me.
he was thinking donation. You were thinking like tip.
Yeah, like like an admissions fee. Why shouldn't I pay? Everyone else pays.
Because I think the minimum donation that they asked for is like $5 or $6. So
Yeah.
you're ready
Right.
to give $100 for two
Right,
people. That's
right.
great.
Yeah, but that's a whole different level.
Paul, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Dude, what's happening?
Not much.
Yeah.
Listen, sister called you last week offering to go to a museum over, I don't know what town it was in or whatever. but-
Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, there you go. Why didn't you go there?
Oh, hey, man, that was a black museum. I haven't worked my way up to black museum. Although a $100 donation there might be well accepted.
You will get a wing there.
Yeah. I'm too much of a wuss, man. I don't know.
All right, bro. Take
All
care.
right, thank you, bro. Hey, Bruce, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hey. You're on the air, dude.
Oh, okay. So when you go to the museum, you give the donation when you get there.
Yeah. Well, no, here was the deal. I would have walked through the front door and paid admission, like $10 or whatever, $17.
Right. They tell you it's a suggested donation.
Right.
You
So
give
I turned
whatever.
so they, brought me in and they let me go to the butterfly
They
thing.
never took you to that window.
They never took me to the window, so
Oh.
I said to the guy, "Oh, here's my donation."
Yeah, so when you said that afterwards, they thought you wanted to
Yeah.
make some big donation.
I know I made a real error.
Yeah.
Oops.
So it was just like if it was real embarrassed, and I'm like, "Oh man."
We don't do this just for admission.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Hey, no, I've only been legally separated for 2 weeks. You don't understand. I'm
I
just
don't
like trying to
know
be
where my money is.
You don't understand. I don't even want to be here. I just, I want to find something to do with my kid. That's all.
So next time, do it before you, when in the beginning. when
Yeah,
you
well,
get there.
they didn't bring me through there.
See, this is the whole point. A guy who's being brought through doesn't just pay the admission.
All right, I'll send over a real donation. Okay, all right, if that'll get everyone off my back. Add it to my $100.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I really, what? It seems like to me the Museum of Natural History's got plenty of dough. You should see that place.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
stop.
have to. That was a
How do they pay for that thing?
It's contributions, and I'm sure they have government funding.
That's what I'm saying,
They
man.
need contributions.
The government gets so much of my money. I don't know why I have to make an additional contribution.
That's like the Metropolitan tells you it's like $7 or $10 suggested donation.